On February 12th, 2024, Anime Dimensions updated and introduced 2 new characters into the game. Guts from Berserk and MIHAWK from One Piece, which the latter is the character we're going to talk about in this video. He is obtainable from the raid mode from his respective raid with a 0.03% drop rate, and is also purchasable from the raid shop for 3,600 raid tokens. His abilities are Lunar Slice, Viridian Stab, Triple Slice, and Brandish. So, MIHAWK seems like a really good character for Dimensions. Eh? Well, let's do a Pirate Dimension to show off how good he is. But real quick, here's a shout out to my members. Also, make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. Thanks, boys. Y'all looking cute today. I mean... Yee! What's up, fellas? You know, I don't have a snarky comment this time, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop right on into it. Alien Dimension. Yippee, 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 yippee! Oh boy, the Alien Dimension. Honestly, I haven't played this Dimension too much. Mainly because I think by the time this Dimension actually released, I actually quit the game. At least tried quitting. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, Anime Dimensions is like a bad penny. You may think you're safe. You never truly are. One thing that I do have a problem with MIHAWK, and I'll talk about it here in a minute, or at least here in a bit, maybe not necessarily a minute, but MIHAWK's dash does not have an iframe, as you saw on my character. You may be thinking, Salty. Iframes don't mean necessarily everything with a character. And the answer to that is you're right. But with dashes, it's really freaking annoying when you go to dash and you just get, like, knocked back. And effectively, your dash momentum gets canceled. It's stupid. I'm gonna try to not die, but I can't necessarily guarantee that because I'm kind of out of it today. So, yippee. Oh, I guess we're okay. I also don't have the effects on, so this is funny. Yippee. One thing again, the one thing that I really like about the one ability with this character is that when you press it, it's just nice melting lanes of enemies. So just keep in mind when using the dash, you are not invincible and you will lose your momentum. So just keep that in mind. Hey kids, you remember when? Nice. Okay, now for Boros, which is actually going to be where MIHAWK's going to do a little bit better. He is a bit of a Dimension main, but he's also like a half decent boss killer, so it's kind of nice. Again, keyword decent, not amazing. Press 1. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yippee! Yeah, 3 minutes and a character dupe. Good night. I'll grab a screen of that. Not bad. All right, GG, fellas. The 10-piece! The 10-piece McNuggy meal! Okay, let's answer the 2 questions that you have. Is he good? And should you use him? But before we answer these questions, I just gotta say that if this video has helped you out this far, then make sure to not only hit the like button, but also subscribe for more. Currently, I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before the year 2024 ends, so all support is appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, let's start with the first question. As what we saw from the ability section of this video, MIHAWK is a Dimension main. He could be used in the boss raid, but we'll talk about that here in a bit. But to help us answer this question, we're gonna compare him to Sungjin Woo, the current meta Dimension main. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Sungjin Woo is light years better than MIHAWK in Dimensions. We are, however, going to compare him to the previous Dimensions meta character, Kokushibo. Now, to test these characters out, I put them up against each other in a singular Pirate Dimension run, each with the exact same setup. Kokushibo had a time of 2.5 minutes. MIHAWK had a time of 1 minute and 57 seconds. So if you're running Kokushibo, then there's a potential upgrade for you. As I talked about in the run, however, keep in mind that MIHAWK's dash ability doesn't have iframes, so all the momentum that you could build up with it will be lost if you get hit. Just keep that in mind when using him. He's great on damage. Now, he is outshadowed by characters like Ichigo Final, Sungjin Woo, and potentially even Demon Asta in Dimensions, though I haven't tested these in Dimensions, so feel free to do that if you'd like. But as for raids, surprisingly, he's not bad. I compared him to Demon Asta with the normal testing procedure, and I pulled an average of the runs that I did. Normally, I do 6, 3 with one character, and another 3 with the other character, but this time I only did 4. The average of MIHAWK, again with the same setups minus the main characters, was 3.92 billion damage. Asta did 4.14 billion damage. So Asta is still better than MIHAWK in the raid, but he isn't a horrible replacement if you missed out on him. Characters like Regular Dio and Jotaro might also be better picks for you if you have them, but I can't say for sure about those other options. So test them out and let me know what you think of them. But to summarize, he's decent for Dimensions and decent for the raid mode, but is out-damaged by better characters. If you're running someone like Gear 5 Luffy and you need an upgrade for the raid, then go for MIHAWK. MIHAWK would also be a half-decent replacement for a character like Sonic. if you managed to get and obtain Sonic from the alien dimension before you got any better dimension mains, then MIHAWK would definitely be a good choice for you. However, replace him as soon as you get Sung Jin-woo. Please, I beg. But should you or I use him? It depends on your dimension and raid mains. Obviously, pick him up and get him for stat points, since those will make you stronger. But if you're running Kokushibo, speed, or heck, even power for dimensions, then he'd be an upgrade for you. If your raid main is Gear 5 Luffy, Shanks, or Kurama Naruto, he could benefit you in that situation too. His 3 ability effectively gives you in total 6 abilities to use in one cycle, which is very similar to Shanks and Esper. Very cool. Now, if you're using Ichigo Final or Sung Jin-woo for dimensions, MIHAWK will be a downgrade for you. Same thing if you're using Demon Asta, Dio Over Heaven, Madoka, or Christmas Saber, and also Guts, which that overview is dropping soon, for the raid modes. So at that point, just get him for stat points and character buffs for future raid runs. So to summarize, use him if you're lacking a good dimension main, right around Kokushibo, and use him if you're lacking a good boss raid main, right around Jotaro and regular Dio. On the topic of Dio, make sure to go check out my Dio Over Heaven character overview by clicking on it right here. He's the 3rd best raid main right now, and he's a good pick for you if you have him awakened. So go watch it. Like, right now. Dismissed!